sector problems, to the education sector problem, are they the solution?
Yeah, it's a straightforward answer.
Okay.
I would say yes,
Okay.
because the population of Nigeria today is mostly constituted by the youth range,
Okay.
and the problem facing the nation and the unstabilized economy is due to the high unemployment
Okay.
of the youth. You can say the solution to our security problem is due to the unemployment in our society. The solution to uh, the inflation and all we have been encountering now is mostly traceable to our youth being abandoned and not really being engaged.
Okay.
Sustainability of the youth and real sustainable employment will solve most of this problem. As we can see in our environment today, most of our students and graduates, in fact, the youth are like going to school for the sake of speaking English, which is not supposed to be.
Okay.
Because mostly after being through with their school programs, they came out unemployed. And with this, it has been causing a lot of trouble around our nation.
All right. So, how do you think the issue of unemployment and underemployment, like you said, can be addressed in Nigeria?
Yes, the issue of unemployment is a very serious problem we're encountering. The Nigerians should, our leaders should sit up
Okay.
and restructure and redirect the program of the government.
All right. So,
For instance, now, I've not seen any serious thing coming up from the Federal Ministry of Agri since
okay.
inception of the new government, the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu led administration. Uh, for us, if our agriculture ministry has been functioning well and they have programs that will absorb our youth, this will reduce drastically
Okay.
the rate of unemployment. I was just thinking aloud days ago, discussing with some colleagues, and I told them I don't even see a single program that the Ministry of Agri from the federal level have done for the past year now that they've been constituted. Look at in our own state, our performing governor, sometimes last week,
Okay.
we ordered for hundreds of tractors,
Tractors, yeah.
which the first batch has arrived to state. By the time we put this to our local government and farm settlement, you cannot imagine the level of youth that will be engaged on our farm settlement. This will not only engage them sustainably, sustaining them, and this will also alleviate the hunger in
The
our
cost
environment.
of food problem.
If this kind of program have been coming from the federal level too, we know that it will have helped.
Probably things won't be this
Probably,
bad.
yes. But I don't understand the kind of agenda they are having from the federal level, and I hope God will help us the more.
Amen. And talking about politics, we understand that we can see that the youths are filled with so much energy. They have creativity in them. And how do you think the government can bring this creativity and this energy of the youth into the political sector?
The problem still lies on the government and the policies of the government. You can see in Nigeria these days, the rate of inflation is not even encouraging the private sector to come and establish in our country to engage our youth. Despite that, Nigerian youth are very hardworking, well read, and they have a lot of creativity skills. But the market to showcase this quality and skills are not available for our youth. Uh, the government should try and do something to stabilize and give more strength to our currency, the naira, because this has caused a lot of damage in our economy. Most of the foreign private sectors that are here are leaving the country. We've been hearing since 1999 the issue of power stability. Up to now, in Nigeria, power has not been stable. We've changed from NEPA to BHCN to NBDC. We've done the changing names, but nothing reasonable have changed in the power sector. If not other for the names that we've been changing. So without power, most of this factory can't function. And this is one of the major reasons why they've been leaving the country. So the government should change the policy, strengthen our naira, they put on grand agriculture. I'm still referring to agric because in the Western days, you can see the effect only the agric sector and the development it has brought to our country. They have used cocoa money to start up a lot of things we call our legacy and heritage today. But here we are today. We don't our cash crops, they are there. The youth are not encouraged. Nobody is encouraged to go to farm. Despite that we have the energy, the skill, and the education to drive all these things. But the government policy is not encouraging us to move to the farm. And I want our government to really look to that direction. I just put an example of our governor now that have started it, and we are encouraging all of our leaders to look to the direction of agric.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Coming down to Osun State, are there programs that can support youth-led development in the states? And if none, what programs can they bring up?
Yes, Osun State is a very unique state, and thank God for the government of the day. It's the government that understands the people. Because if you go by the numbers of higher institutions producing graduates in Osun State, we really have we are on the high side.
High side, yeah.
And if you look at Osun State uh, from creation, you can see that we are being referred to a civil servant state because there's not really more industrial private sector thriving here. The ones we are even having the likes of steel rollings and so on are not functioning. But the governors in recent times have been encouraging and inviting more private sectors to the state. We've been having security challenges in the past administration that have consumed a lot of our banks. I can remember, if not for only the state capital, most of our local government banks there were being robbed, and they have left operation. But in recent times, after the sanction of this administration of Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke, the banks have been coming back. I can see the branch in the first bank branch in Ede has come back to life. Another one in Ere is coming back to life now. And once the banking sector is coming and the guarantee of the security, I know private sector will come. Definitely. And our youth will be gainfully engaged.
All right. Thank you very much. So you're a youth ambassador. A good time to talk about the protests, peaceful protests that the youth want to embark on. Starting today, probably this morning, we do not know the time, but the youth want to come out because they are tired. Just like you said, there is unemployment, there is underemployment. A whole lot of youth are on the streets, basically doing nothing. They live off the street. And now the few people who are really doing things, tax in one way or the other, is eating half of their money. We understand that in the developed world, they pay tax to keep up in their countries. So I think the government also want to admit that into the Nigerian system. But then a whole lot of youth are basically doing nothing, graduates who are doing nothing, and now they're tired. Hunger is on the high side, the cost of food is on the high side, increase in fuel is on the high side. Now the youth want to come out for a peaceful protest. Do you think it is worth it for the youth to be out on the streets?
Yeah, constitutionally, there is a right to protest,
Okay.
peaceful protest. And I don't think there's anything bad in the youth going ahead to show their grievances, speak the truth to power. The Yorubas will say, "Tí o bá sí, iṣẹ́ dédé ṣe." It is because of the situation in the country that bring about the reaction of protest. All I want just to uh, beg our people is that this will be very coordinated and peaceful about it. Let the government understand that the hunger is unbearable, and a hungry man is an angry man. We want to beg our security agencies to be very professional in handling things so that it won't escalate. This is a protest targeted as hunger, and as I earlier said, a hungry man is an angry man. So they should be very professional in handling them, coordinating them, and making sure that there is no breakdown of law. As you said, there's inflation. As of today, a bag of rice is costing around 80,000 in market. That's not affordable for an average Nigerian. In our homes these days, we're having graduates piling up to like 3, 4 in a family, unemployed. The parents are aging.
With retired parents.
With retired parents. Some are pensioners. It's not sustainable. It's not even reasonable. And we have to react. But in reacting, we have to be very, very law abiding. And I want to please, once again, beg our youth, while protesting, they should be law abiding and peaceful protest.
All right, so thank you very much. And just before I release you, as a youth ambassador, please give one advice and an encouraging word to the Nigerian youth out there who is frustrated, tired, and thinking of how to start up.
I want to believe there's still hope in Nigeria, and I want us to believe in the sovereignty of this nation. Nigeria will be good, but it's our collective effort by supporting the government and approaching the issues in a manner that will make us progress as a nation. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Like Osun Babatunde said, it is a collective effort for everyone for our nation to be good again. And we believe that definitely our nation will be good again. We will be drawing the curtain here this morning, and on behalf of all the crew of AM Cafe, we're saying thank you, sir, for joining us this good morning on AM Cafe. We hope next time you would oblige to our calling, sir. Thank you very much. And to all our viewers at home, we are saying thank you for joining us. And on behalf of the AM Cafe crew, we are also saying a happy new month and have a wonderful August and enjoy the rest of your day.